morning, Eagles. I'm Titus.
And I'm Eli.
And here at GJ, our mission is to be prompt, polite, and prepared.
And our vision is for every student to graduate with the skills necessary to be successful in a college or career.
And on today's show, we'll be talking to a fellow student here at GJ, Jacob Adams.
Jared will be doing a commercial about littering.
And we'll be talking to the owner of the joinery.
So stay tuned, Eagles, because ENN starts right now.
Before we get into the show, let's go over some announcements. Youth and Government meets every Monday after school in Ms. Bork's room, room 19213. All are welcome to join. Young Life meets Friday mornings at 6:30 in room 1215. Please join us for a time of fellowship and fun. Contact Coach Mays for more information.
Now that we're done with the announcements, let's go to Jacob Adams for an interview.
I'm Jacob, and I was chosen for photography. I started photography when I was about 14, when I was gifted a camera for Christmas. I enjoy doing photography because it allows you to capture a moment in time, and allows you to be creative, and I find that doing photography is a lot more entertaining to me than like drawing or sculpting, because it allows you to set up different settings in your camera to get just the right shot, and then you can also take that after and always go back and edit it.
I would say there's when you're being creative, there's a big creative process that I follow at least, and that a lot of people should follow. When I create things, I make sure I first have a kind of an idea. I write them down in my notebook right here, and then I take that concept and I break it down, and I really think about it for a few days, and then I understand how I want to execute my my concept into whether that's a drawing or a painting or a photo. It's a process.
I really prefer shooting on film. This is my favorite camera to shoot on. It's a tiny little point and shoot. I also like shooting on this Polaroid that I got from the 80s. I would say I've always been creative. I've done all sorts of art for as long as I can think. Well, not even just art. From building Legos when I was a kid to making videos when I was like a YouTuber phase in when I was 9 to 12. I would say there's always been some implication of creativity in my life. I would say photography helped me because it allowed a big creative output, or a way to express my emotions within doing art. And I wouldn't say it's just photography that does that for me. I also, do drawings and stuff like that. It's just a really good output for ideas that you have.
Thanks, Jacob, for the interview.
Yeah, speaking of photography, that reminds me of one of my favorite pickup lines. I'm not a photographer, but I can picture us together.
That pickup line was trash.
Speaking of trash, Jared will be doing a PSA about littering, so let's go to him.
Call the fire department. We just nuked the building.
Chad Radical back at you. Based on my past videos, it seems like I never leave my room, but I love to go outside. It's a beautiful day out and the sun is shining. The guns are out, so are the dogs. But unfortunately, the trash is too. The great outdoors are under attack, and it's plastic waste that's leading the charge. Did you know that there are over 50 billion pieces of litter along our roadways and waterways? That's almost 152 items of waste per US resident. Not cool, America. And the next time you see someone litter, tell them to meet me behind the pool at 4 o'clock, and we'll see if we can get those numbers down. Chad Radical signing out.
Thanks, Jared. I'll remember to clean up after myself.
Not littering is a great way to help our environments and keep our communities clean.
Community is very important here in Lakeland, and the joinery is a great place for our community to meet.
So let's go to talk to the owner of the joinery.
My name is Jonathan Bucklew. The joinery started, we opened our doors to the public January 20th of 2020. So literally about 40 days before we had to shut down for COVID. So it was a very stressful opening of the joinery.
Let's have fun and see who is the smartest here at the joinery.
Trivia started only a couple of weeks ago. We're on our second trivia night. We would be on our third, but we had to close down from Hurricane Ian last week. So it started 2 weeks ago, and this is our second actual trivia night. Well, I hope trivia brings all the brainiacs out to the joinery. No, we love doing like interactive stuff in our bar area. We do bingo on Tuesdays, and then we do the trivia on Thursday nights now. We just kind of gives people an activity to do, to come out and be in a fun environment, be in our beautiful downtown right next to Lake Mirror, which is our downtown lake here, and just do something fun, something other than just going out to eat, something you can participate in doing. The joinery is a food hall. Imagine like a food court in a mall, but without the rest of the mall. So we have 7 different restaurants. It's fast casual serving, and we have a bar. We also have a brewery. The building was a brewery before we took it over and started building a food hall out of it. And then we opened right before COVID, so we haven't actually fired the brewery up yet, but we are licensed and we will be brewing in the near future. As a whole, I think the joinery brings a real fun space to gather with your friends, where you have a variety of food options that, you know, pretty much anyone can find a cuisine or a type of food that they love. Just a really fun environment to hang out in. Just cool modern design, a place to be in our downtown area where you can kick back and spend the afternoon, do a little work, charge your computer, use the Wi-Fi. It's kind of the place it is.
Thanks, Alyssa, for getting that interview for us.
That's all for today, Eagles.
We hope you enjoyed today's show.
I'm Eli,
And I'm Titus.
signing off of ENN.